Dear subscriber, our topic is a continue about the PPEs, means personal protective equipments. Is one employer shares the PPEs to the other employees? Do I have the share the PPEs with PPEs or not? Who is the responsible for wearing the PPEs at the workplace? Can you name the 5 steps of a risk? And what is the safety risk? Before any starting the or a visual, any electrical device requires some inspections for safety. Inspection of a safety is required what kind of hazard and what the task of a company are giving to do anything about the safety, or travel to here and there machine to what kind of inspection and the safety tools are required to work on it. First protect your employees, then we will start the other work on it. So we starting the topic. In every employees have a question is where the PPs their PPs are idle in an ideal situation or not. It is important that you train employee in a proper using of a PP in journal of a grading level of a PP production. The greater association risk for any situation occupied and the clothing should be selected to the provide the educated level of a protect, but should not be our protect the worker. Means before the starting the work, the first we will be clear the what the PPs are required for their workplace. Do I have share the PPs with my colleagues or employees? Most PPs is provided on a personal base, but maybe is shared by employees. For example, where it only required for a limited period. When shared, the employees need to ensure such equipment is properly cleaned out and where the required documented to ensure there no health risk are next to the next person using. Means these employees will be share the PPs, but that be clear that the no health risk between the sharing of that PPs. Who is the responsible for workplace health and the safety? Don't forget the employees and the self-employed have an important responsibility too. It is an employer duty to protect the health, safety and the welfare of their employees and the other people who might be affected by their business. Employees must whatever is responsible for practicable to achieve this. Means these PPs are always to start the work. Requires always to start the work and set in employee's mind that these PPs are your protection for your protection and they have to habitually before the starting work they will be wear and then start the work. Can you name of 5 steps to the risk of assessment? 5 steps to risk assessment can be followed to ensure that your risk assessment is carried out out correctively. These five steps are: evaluate the risk and decide on a control measures, record your findings and implement them. Means evaluate out the correctively means the first inspection is correctively the what kind of safety and their PPs are required to start the work, and then decide the control means work on a height means require the safe, safety harness, safety full body harness belt, and record your finding and implement them means the required the site TBT or a workplace TBT. TBT means toolbox talk before the starting work, a single discuss between the all employees or that implies which are working on a device or any stagery. Clear them what is our work and what is stagery and what type of safety measures required to control this. What is safety risk? When we refer to risk in a relation to occupational safety and the health, the most commonly used definition is a risk is a likelihood that the person may be harmed or suffer adverse health effect if exposed to the hazard. Means if any person is going here and there in a company, he find the any risk where the falling of a pole, falling of a stage, or any other activity, or a wet water is there in the at the floor. If any person is carried out within the load, that will be slip or a trip. So these type of risk is be also mentioned, or another type of risk are mentioned in a logbook that that risk are will be covered in a future, and also the risk are a near miss cause the accidents. Thanks for watching my video and keep support me and subscribe my video. Thanks for watching. I think we will be clear that topics which have discussed about the safety. Can you name the five steps? What is the safety risk and other? Can employees wear shares their PPs or not? And who is the responsible at a workplace? Thanks for watching and keep me in a loop or an update and get the notification. So please subscribe my channel. Thanks.